Growing hollyhock flowers by their seeds is relatively easier than other winter flowers, and in this video we will see how to grow hollyhocks from seeds with all the updates. So let's know each and every step one by one, and do subscribe to our channel. First of all, it's extremely important to know what is the right time to grow hollyhock seeds. Proper seasoning is important to kickstart the healthy germination of seeds. All seeds grow at a specific temperature. For hollyhock seeds, the ideal temperature is around 15 to 27 degrees Celsius. Between this temperature range, their seeds will grow very well, and after germination, the seedlings also requires the same temperature range. So overall, you should grow hollyhock seeds in the start of winters, and once the seeds sprouts and become seedlings, they can get bigger and bigger all over the winters. In cold climate areas, their seeds can also be grown in springs, but in a temperate region, sowing hollyhock seeds in the springs is not a good idea because the summer heat will kill your plants after the germination. Another big thing for growing hollyhocks from seeds is the quality of seeds. Hollyhock plants have many color varieties with single petal flowers and double petal flowers, with a plain color and bicolor flowers. So if you are growing these beautiful flowers for the first time, it's better to choose a simple and local variety instead of a rare and sensitive variety. One even more important thing is the seeds quality. Means how fresh the seeds are, how good their germination rate is. Older seeds means the seeds stored from years might not germinate very well, while the freshly stored seeds not only germinates well but also produces healthier and stronger plants. From wherever you buy the hollyhock seeds, make sure they are freshly packed and have a good germination rate. Some of the good quality hollyhock seeds are also added in the description box if you like to buy. Another part of growing seeds is your seed starter or soil medium. Different soil mixes have different qualities. Some are good for transplanting, some are good for growing seeds. Seeds are sensitive to soil media. Hard and compact mixture will never ensure the healthy seed germination. The seedlings always have to force their development. So what if we use a mixture where the germination will be maximum, the seedlings grow healthier, and this mixture can be made at home? You can use this cheap homemade seed starter. Detailed video on this is added in the description box and I button. Otherwise, just make sure your seed starter mix is loose, well draining and soft. And subscribe to our channel for more tips and tricks. For the pot, you can use any container that have frequent space. Just make sure of drainage holes. For growing the hollyhock seeds, make the mixture fully moist first. Then place your seeds over the soil medium with proper spacing. Leave around an inch of space between two seeds. Now cover the seeds with a thin layer of same soil or use coco peat. As we know, seeds have to crack out of the soil, so here it shouldn't be heavy or hard, so the sprout can get out. Overall, coco peat is best to use here. Now use a gentle spray to water the upper layer. First, the outer shell of the seed rots, and as some moisture reaches inside of the seed, it starts to germinate. So here the rotting of the outer shell is important. That is done by the moisture. I just mean to say water very well. First, watering is extremely important for kick-starting the seed germination. And place this pot in a very well-lit area away from direct sun and shade. After around 5 to 7 days, the seeds will start popping out of the soil. As soon as you see the first plant, make sure the pot is in a bright and very well-lit area. Sunlight is not necessary, but light is very important, otherwise they will get laggy and may die. Also make sure the soil is moist because there are still some seeds under the soil that might germinate. Seedlings don't grow exactly the same time, some grow before and some later. After around 25 days, you can see our most hollyhock plants are big enough to occupy the whole pot. Every seedling have a few true leaves. Now we can transplant them into individual pots. For the pot, choose a big size pot. Hollyhock plants are basically grown in the ground, but you can easily grow a single plant in a 6 to 8 inches of pot. Choose either a clay pot or a plastic pot, whatever suits you. They are also linked in the description box to buy. But for the soil mix, as they are now a complete mature plant, so now we can grow them into a regular potting mix. I have made this mixture at home. It's well draining, loose and soft, and it can be used for any seasonal flowering plant. Video on this mixture is added in the description box and I button if you like to try. Simply get the hollyhock seedlings out of the pot. Try not to damage the roots. So this is our first hollyhock plant. Put it in the soil with great care. Add soil up to first 2 leaves. This will provide some physical support to the plant. Water a little just to make the soil moist. This way transplant all the plants, and here we have all the hollyhock plants. Some are also planted into smaller pots. Let's just see what happens with those. After around a few weeks, the plants are fully stable and growing. I place them into a sunny area a few days after the transplantation. and now they are growing very well. At this stage, all you have to do is water carefully. Let the soil to dry and then water, and also make sure the plant receives a few hours of direct sunlight. After around a month and a half, you can start fertilizing your Hollyhock plants. Otherwise, the plant will start showing such type of leaf problems. You can use a nutrients-enriched, slightly acidic fertilizer at least twice a month. You can use this homemade fertilizer that is best for all type of seasonal flowering plants, and it also works just fine. Video on this fertilizer is added in the description box and I button. Must check it out, and just fertilize your Hollyhock plants every 2 weeks with any fertilizer you have. After around a few more days, you will see the plants will get bigger and bigger, and you might also see some of the flower buds. Hollyhocks grow a single or sometimes multiple flower sticks with such type of buds on it that will get bigger with time and then bloom time to time. Just keep the plant healthy by controlled watering and exposing to a good amount of sunlight. So here we have the first flower of our Hollyhock plants. The color is absolutely vibrant and just amazing. Now the flowers will keep on blooming time to time. All you need to do is water them a little and enjoy their healthy blooms. All the plants are blooming, smaller plants are budding, but they will bloom too. This whole flowering stage will continue over the springs and early summers too, as long as the temperature is ideal. After the blooming of a flower, the petals falls off and such type of a seed pod will form. And this thing will affect the blooming of other buds. So here you can remove the spent flowers. Their flowers stay fully fresh and bloomed for around a few days or might be for a week. But once they dries out, you should remove them, otherwise the other buds will produce smaller flowers. And to know more of such tricks to boost flowering on any plant, you can follow this ebook. It's linked in the description box to buy. Once this seed pod is dried and turned into a brownish color, you can cut it out and open it. You will find such type of seeds that you can easily store into a dark, cool and dry area for the next season. So it's all about how to grow Hollyhocks from seeds, and follow this video to know how you can properly care for Hollyhock plants so they produce maximum blooms. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel.